Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Lizzie and for today's video we are watching Night of the Living Dead. I'm super excited for this. This is another classic horror film that I have seen, but it's been a minute since I've seen this one as well. So I'm pretty excited for it. If you know me, been on this channel for a while, I'm not the biggest fan of zombie films. It's never really hit me in a special way, but I'm still excited to watch this one because I do remember enjoying it, so we will see if I still do, and I will let you know.
Well, you used to really be scared here.
Johnny,
You're still afraid.
stop it now. I mean it.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Hello. So still the same day as threw on a sweater because I was cold, and I don't want to take it off because I'm still cold. But just finished with watching Night of the Living Dead, and oh man, this is such a good zombie film. If you are someone like me who doesn't particularly enjoy zombie films that much, and you haven't watched this one, I would actually highly suggest it. It definitely has a different pace than I feel like most zombie films do. The majority of it is set in one location in this farmhouse where the group of people are stuck, and I really like that aspect. I feel like zombie films, they're always running around and trying to get to, a different location, and in this one they are trying to get to a camp, but unfortunately they're unsuccessful with leaving the farmhouse, and I really like that aspect that everything was set in one place. Kind of gives it the bit of a home invasion vibe, even though they're not even in their own home. And the film doesn't really take its time in getting to the action. It starts pretty early, just within a few minutes into the film. So really the entire thing is pretty action-packed, I guess. This is a weird way to say it because it's obviously not an action film, it's a zombie film. And I also really like the way they do the zombies in this film. They're still very human-like. They have enough thought to be able to try and break into cars and get into the houses, tear down wiring, and I liked that aspect, the fact that they weren't just these completely brain dead creatures. They're also not referred to as zombies in this film either, because I guess in the world they're living in, zombies aren't a thing. A lot of times with more modern day zombie films, or shows, they already kind of know what zombies are. It's a part of horror culture, so they're automatically referred to as zombies, or people kind of know what's happening. In this, they really have absolutely no clue the cause of what's well, they kind of are guessing what the cause of what's happening is, but they have no real solid clue or what these things are. You're figuring it out as the characters do as well, through the news, which I really liked that aspect. There's not kind of a main character within the group of main characters that's the know-it-all or scientist. It's really just some unfortunate citizens that are dealing with this. But yeah, this film just felt very different for a zombie film. And I'm gonna get into spoilers. It's an old film. I feel like most people have seen it. I also think that they do something in this film that's a little bit more shocking. Maybe not so much in today's time, but it was probably definitely very shocking when this film first came out, is the fact that you basically lose your entire main cast. Well, actually, in fact, you do. You lose your entire main cast. There's also a terrifying little zombie girl, and the little kids are always scary, and it's always sad. And going into it, I obviously knew that she was gonna end up being a zombie. You kind of do. Like I said, in today's day and age, that part's not so much a shock because that does obviously happen, and you can kind of see that coming. But I feel like for when this movie was first released, or maybe anybody's first time watching this film that maybe doesn't watch much zombies, would definitely be like shocked by that part. And I still, even though I did see it coming, I was like, that little girl's gonna be a zombie. It's still like, I don't know, gives you these feelings when it happens, especially when she like eats her parents. Like, that is so fucked up, and really great. And also the fact that the Ben character, he is a black man who makes it all the way through a horror film only to be shot by the police at the end. And I was just like, oh my god, like that. I was like, they're gonna fucking shoot him when they were approaching that house. I was like, this how this film is gonna end, because I forgot. And then, yep, that's how it ends. And I was like, oh my god. Of course, that's how this film has to end. But yeah, like, I mean, you lose the entirety of your main cast. Not like one of those people survives, which is really sad, given how much they fought to survive, especially Ben, how much he fought to survive. One last thing to kind of comment on is the like gore factor in this film. So it's not super heavy through the majority of the film, but there is like a very tension built, gore filled kind of moments towards the end. It's not like the very end of the film, but it's like, I guess, the climax of the film, maybe. But you definitely have two of your characters. I said I was gonna get into spoilers. Two of your characters get blown up in a truck and then eaten by the zombies, and even though this film is black and white, so you're not like seeing any of like the real like bloody goriness to it, it's still pretty like graphic, because you're watching these people who, like I said, they do the zombies very much like they're still human. They're just flesh eaters, or those have fake death. But you do have these very much human, like I was saying, they did portray the zombies as being very much more like still human-like instead of just like complete and total monsters. And you're watching them eat people's parts, and it's pretty disturbing and gross. Even the Ben character like gets sick, and I was just like, ooh, that's so nasty. And I really like this film. It definitely is a film that holds up still even to this day, which is coming from somebody who's not the biggest fan of zombie stuff in general. But yeah, I love this film. But if you have not seen this film, I do highly, highly suggest checking it out. But yeah, I just watched it on Amazon Prime, and they had, I don't know if they're necessarily different versions of it, but they had the title listed a bunch of times, so I don't know if there's any extended versions. I just watched the HD version of it. And so yeah, if you have an Amazon Prime account, you can watch it on there already. So I hope that you guys did enjoy this. If you did, please do give a big old thumbs up, and make sure that you hit that subscribe button for more horror related content. I'll see you guys again tomorrow with another video.